Yeah, that's a warning, alright. I'm Slider, and welcome back to every NES game. This game is Commando. Not based off the movie. I think this is before the movie. The Arnold Schwarzenegger one. But anyway, you know, like, NES had some weird flashing graphics, but this one might take the cake, because what is this? Like, oh god. What is wrong with the screen and everything Everything is flashing, like... I mean, that's supposed to flash, but... Oh god! What did the screen do? Oh, so I'm shooting above that palm tree. What is that? I can't. This is a top-down shooter thing. Where you can die pretty easily. One! Gotta shoot a lot of enemies and not get hit in any way. The way the graphics pop in is also really weird, like, it's probably the most notable thing about this game. What is the graphics? Like, what am I looking at? I mean, it's obvious what I'm looking at, but... It's just so annoying. Like, it just glitched out for a second. Oh god! See, the level just appears out of glitchiness, basically. I'm not sure if this is how the game's actually supposed to look like. I sure hope not. Anyway. We did get past that section eventually. Also, I don't want to know what those blue guys are doing down there. But I'll save them anyway! They just flew past that rock on the right. Sure. Why? Could they just not properly render... Oh god, this game without it doing what it's doing? It's so weird. There are NES games like this all the time, in a way, that have these weird little issues like this, but this is so much worse than I'm used to. The screen just moved for a second, it's like, oh god. Otherwise, the game is pretty basic. You can just shoot a lot in, thankfully, 8 directions, so that's nice. I have a ton of enemies to deal with, though. You do also have grenades, but they don't have the best range. Or they have way too specific a range. It can be useful like that, but... it's difficult to figure that out. And from that, we can tell that there's a last group of enemies, then we enter this area and level clear. I mean, the first area is broken! What was that transition? Seriously! Oh god, flashing trucks! Get away! Like, I don't even know how to feel about this game. It might have been okay if the graphics weren't so ridiculous. Also, if the enemies didn't constantly respawn. Although I guess that would just make it easy to make too easy. It's better than, like, being annoying. But other than that, it doesn't control too bad. It's fairly easy to kill enemies. So it isn't annoying that way. I can see a human being enjoying that. Again, if they can get past the ridiculous flashing graphics everywhere. I swear, are enemies just disappearing? I mean, that one disappeared into that... whatever that... rectangular thing is. It looked like some sort of base with, like, maybe a turret inside. I don't know. Green enemies with shields! We want to get rid of them, of course. Though we can run past them too, so... whatever. A lot of enemies appear from these caves. We ran right into one. We're on the second boss wave of enemies. Fortunately, seems to be a bit much for me. Keep trying to shoot all the enemies. Got stuck on the entrance of the cave for a second and I died. The graphics being basically broken is probably the most interesting thing about this game, honestly. Though you can continue, apparently. So you don't have to, restart from the beginning, thank God. It was a weird game. I don't get it. It's just weird. It wasn't supposed to be weird. It just ended up being weird.